first song is it's called Union Jack House. It's about our country, and I've paid homage, if you like, to the 1970s sitcom Are You Being Served? Because I always loved, even as a kid, that lift in the theme tune. First floor, leather goods, glassware and pottery going up. So imagine that, but our country, every level, every strata of society, aspiring and complaining till we get to the very top. We'll see what's happening up there. Union Jack House. Basement, underclass, looting, shooting, broken glass. Aspiration come too late for teenage mothers living off the state. Going up, ba ba ba, going up, ba 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 ba. Ground floor, factory walls, trade unions, overalls, hard graft, money type, KFC buckets on a Friday night. Going up, ba ba ba, going up, ba 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 ba. First floor, front line, underpaid, overtime, rising fuel bills, wages freeze, living like lemons freshly squeezed. Going up, ba 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 ba, going up, ba 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 ba. This is the house that Jack built, the house the Union Jack built. This is the house that Jack built, the house the Union Jack built. This is the house that Jack built, house the Union Jack built. This is the house that Jack built, the house that Union Jack built. Ooh. Second floor, professionals, lawyers, teachers, medicals, big ambition, price to pay, junior doctors on a 20-hour day. Going up, ba 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 ba, going up, ba 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 ba. Third floor, stocks and shares, investment bankers, bulls and bears, market crash, hit the scotch, pony club, school fees, suicide watch. Going up, ba 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 ba, going up, ba 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 ba. Fourth floor, the bent MP, fiddled expenses, living rent-free, paranoid, phone hack sweat, what you give is what you get. Going up, mind the doors please. Going up, ba 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 ba. This is the house that Jack built, the house the Union Jack built. This is the house that Jack built, the house the Union Jack built. This is the house that Jack built, house the Union Jack built. This is the house that Jack built, the house that Union Jack built. Ooh. Hi, 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 hi. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Top floor, the landed gentry, property rich but the purse is empty. No more servants below stairs, huddled round the fire-burning Chippendale chairs. Going up, if there's a heaven, going up. Don't you know who I was? Going up, if there's a heaven, going up. Ooh. Round the back there is a communal garden, multicolored rainbow of opportunity, fertile ground for all to plant and cherish. Isle of evergreen, land of the free. This is the house that Jack built, the house the Union Jack built. This is the house that Jack built, the house the Union Jack built. This is the house that Jack built, house the Union Jack built. This is the house that Jack built, the house that Union Jack built. Thank you. I'll just play one more. Before I play this one, I want to tell you, this one's called The Butcher and the Vegan. It's proof that opposites can attract. And in the song, there's a reference to oyster catchers. And it was on a Merry Hell album, an early one, wasn't it, Damien, towards the end of the album. And we sometimes get private messages in Merry Hell from sometimes quite unusual private messages on Facebook. This one was from a man, I think he was called Brian. I'm going to do his voice. He said, "Hello, Virginia. My wife and I very much enjoyed your song, The Butcher and the Vegan." God, I hope he's not here. Very much enjoyed your song, The Butcher and the Vegan. However, we don't believe that there are any oyster catchers in the Burnham-on-Sea region when the song is set. Anyway, poor unknown to Brian, I am more anal than Brian could ever be. When I wrote the song, I checked it out. I went on the Twitch's national site to find out if there were oyster catchers in the Burnham-on-Sea region. And indeed there are. The young are the only ones who dive. The adults can't be asked. Glad you're nodding. Of course there are. Silly Brian. Anyway, I replied, "Dear Brian, thank you so much." You're really smug. "Thank you so much for your correspondence, but I think you'll find." And I sent him a link. Never heard a bloody word back. So here it is, The Butcher and the Vegan. Brian, up yours. It was an unlikely affair. Butcher and the vegan. Nonetheless, they lived together in Burnham-on-Sea. He kept the building next door to tenderize and cure. She kept their home smelling sweetly with joss sticks and potpourri. And every Sunday at 5, they would ride their bikes to the Hyde to watch the oyster catchers dive through bird watchers' binoculars. And every Monday at 5, he would toss those feathers aside to chop and to fillet his prize birds, pheasants, turkeys, geese and the like. She had an old potter's wheel, made a most terrible squeal, reading the runes, singing old folk tunes. She'd make him a soya-based meal, gammon and sausage and chops, pig's livers, lambs, whatnots. Whistle as the gristle dropped, while listening to Pick of the Pops, Pick of the Pops, Paul Gammacini. And every Sunday at 5, they would ride their bikes to the Hyde to watch the oyster catchers dive through bird watchers' binoculars. And every Tuesday at 8, quiz night, Bull and Gate, with her friend Tricia, who looked like Morticia, and his friend John, who didn't look like anyone. A most unlikely affair. A butcher and a vegan. Nonetheless, they live together in relative harmony in Burnham-on-Sea. You know what I was thinking yesterday? That when we come to gigs, artists and audiences, we come to gigs and we've got so much sort of history that we're carrying in our heads. What we've just been doing that day, just getting to the gig sometimes can be so difficult. And we've got so much future as well with us. What I've got to do tomorrow, I'm just enjoying this bit of time, and then I've got all this stuff to do. Let's forget all that now. And just for this second half, let's just be now in this moment, because it's precious, isn't it? And it's going to bring us a bit of joy. This song is called Promise of a Sunrise. I'm with Lady Luck right inside, passing clear mountain lakes where the willows all hang low. I see with newborn eyes, I hear and feel and touch and taste all the treasures of this world, much too valuable to waste. So take what you're given, use it well, use it well. Plant your good seed, water and feed, water and feed. More than this, more than this, you'll never need. Holding tight the hands of fate, flying high amid the stars where the undiscovered patiently wait. I see the naked truth and she calls me by my name. She shows me just one glimpse of wonder, then slips away again. She slips away again, singing, take what you're given, use it well, use it well. Yeah, plant your good seed, water and feed, water and feed. More than this, more than this, you'll never need. The promise of a sunrise, more than this you'll never need. You never need, everybody. Just the promise of a sunrise, more than this you'll never need. You never need, keep going. Just the promise of a sunrise, more than this you'll never need. You never need. Just the promise of a sunrise, more than this you'll never need. You'll never need. Keep going. Just the promise of a sunrise, more than this you'll never need. You'll never need. Just the promise of a sunrise, more than this you'll never need. You'll never need. So take what you give her, use it well. between all of my travelling around, I lived in London for a while in a squat. Get me. In a squat. I was living in a squat. I was reading Down and Out in Paris and London by George Orwell. Busking in the day, Tottenham Court Road Tube. I don't know why I've gone into this posh voice. The Tottenham Court Road Tube Station. And a bit of a fake, because I used to hitchhike back to Christleton in Chester. We were living in there. Get all my washing done, muscle in on the Sunday pub lunches with my mum and dad, and then hitchhike back and have this bohemian life again. But it was a great time to be in London. It was about 1986, and the Nelson Mandela, Free Nelson Mandela people were living in Trafalgar Square. Does anybody remember that time? Singing Free Nelson Mandela. They were squatting there. Used to go past them all the time. 10 years later, I was busking in Johannesburg, and he was president. How amazing is the speed of change, and how lucky we are to get to document that in these days as a folk writer. And all that just to say, I've got some friends who were there at the time who still live there in rented accommodation now. And for a couple of them, their sort of go-to emotion is loneliness, I would say now, because I think London can be a very lonely place to be. Huge cities, you can find yourself more isolated. And we've written this song, it's coming out as a single in June, and we're going to do some live streams and downloads for the single for the Marmalade Trust, which is a loneliness charity across this country of ours. The song's called Old London. Please join in the chorus.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Said the boy to the girl, can I walk you home? Said the girl, it's a mile from here, round the back of Soho Square, and I've lived there since the 80s, so I'm on a controlled rent. I've not a lot in as a bottle of gin, some company would be heaven sent. Said the boy to the girl, sounds good to me. On the way we can buy a loaf and make some toast and tea. I've been on my own for way too long, and it's not been good for my health. I think I see in your big grey eyes you've been lonely yourself. Let's walk like shadows in the dark. Let's walk the streets of old London together. You should have that by now. Let's walk like shadows in the dark. Let's walk the streets of old London together. You've asked yourself why you ever came here at all. Was it the bright lights and the longing to fill a hole in your soul? Here in the city that never sleeps, it's the silence that's deafening. But here we are, 4 a.m, as the first of the birds begin to sing. Said the girl to the boy, can I hold your hand? I've not had much human touch for the longest time. Is it the rain wash the streets clean? Is it just the me and you? And the sparkle on the railings? Is it just the morning dew? Let's walk like shadows in the dark. Let's walk the streets of old London together. Let's walk like shadows in the dark. Let's walk the streets of old London together. Let's walk like shadows in the dark. Let's walk the streets of old London together. Let's walk the streets of old London together. We were just hinting at it a little bit before, but this next song is called Tomorrow Is Not Promised, and I think that's really true. And I think I'm going to just push that issue again of being a little bit brave enough to say things that have been left unsaid to people that you want to speak to. After all these years, just do it, because tomorrow's not promised. Be brave enough to do some things that you've just wanted to do and maybe were a little bit reticent to get started. Do it, because tomorrow is not promised. Love me today, for tomorrow is not promised. I will be at your left hand. You will be my rainbow's end. Don't make me wait, for tomorrow is not promised. Wrap me round your anchor chain. I'll be constant, sun or rain. Let's not leave one kiss unkissed. Let's not sleep too late. We might rise and miss the tides if we hesitate. We do a bit of humming together now. Here we go. Let's not leave one kiss unkissed. Let's not sleep too late. We might rise and miss the tides if we hesitate. Love me today, for tomorrow is not promised. To the stars and back again. No moments, my friend. To the stars and back again. No squandered moments, my friend. Love me today. I'm a really big Bob Dylan fan, and one of my favourite of his lines is in a song called Brownsville Girl, when he says, I've never been one to trespass, but sometimes you just find yourself over the line. This happened to me in a country called Malawi in Africa. And I was working in a coffee shop, and I'd managed to acquire this flat from these people. And staying there and thinking, this is a lovely flat. And then an American man came and said, you need to leave this country like now. And it turned out this flat was owned by this government party, political party, who were trying to uprise against Hastings Banda, the president at the time, 1995. And I think our names had been noted down. It's like, bloody hell. I've written this song, it's called Trouble, because of things like that. You don't mean to trespass. Sometimes you just find yourself over the bloody line. Here it is, Trouble.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Myself with sound for company. It follows me wherever I go, up high above or down below. It burns like liquor in my soul till my veins they overflow. I stay away from trouble, but trouble won't stay away from me. Waiting to happen. Now you're looking at me with those eyes, but all I see is a red light and a trigger finger through a hand grenade pin. Because it follows me wherever I go, up high above or down below. It burns like liquor in my soul till my veins they overflow. as they overflow. I stay away from trouble, but trouble won't stay away from me. I stay away from trouble, but trouble won't stay away from me. Let's all sing it, come on. I stay away from trouble, but trouble won't stay away from me. Let's hear you on your own. I stay away from trouble, but trouble won't stay away from me. Keep going. I stay away from trouble, but trouble won't stay away from me. I stay away from trouble, but trouble won't stay away. Keep going. Stay away from. I stay away from trouble, but trouble won't stay away from me. Oh, I stay away from trouble, but trouble won't stay away from me. Oh, I stay away from trouble, but trouble won't stay away from me. I stay away from trouble, but trouble won't stay away from me. Won't stay away from me. We've just got a couple more for you, but I just wanted to formally introduce this fantastic band. On guitar, John Kettle. On whistles and percussion, Mark Woolley. On bass and on mandolin, Chris Lee. And on fiddle, viola and vocals, Claire Fluff Smith. Okay, this song is, again, it's a little bit of a reminder that all of us have a little bit of self-esteem issues, I believe. Otherwise, you'd be up with your trousers off, prancing through this room. But you're not, you just wait. I think before we leave tonight, we need to dance. We need to defy that thing where we lost our permission to bloody dance as well. We'll raise this roof, Adele, I'm sorry. It's happening.
Carry on.
And then I'll go for another.
It's not a problem.
Yes. Excellent. Yeah, this song is reminding you that you're not here to just beg for the crumbs from this country. Inside of you is the most resourceful, brilliant, getting better as you get older. Just box of diamonds. This song's called Box of Diamonds.
Love it.
Mistress Worry and Old Man Doubt love to snuff our candles out with an alchemy of shame and fear. They shove a damp rag into our good cheer, and we settle for the crumbs of a bread and butter life, scared to lick the sweet jam off the sharp knife. Here we are, begging for a penny, sitting on a box of diamonds. Here we are, begging for a penny, sitting on a box of diamonds. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. That nasty little elf in self-esteem will shove a flat shoe into a high-heeled dream. She will tie our laces together. We stumble like fools and shrink back under the leather. We settle for the crust round the edges of the pie, grateful for the calories to just get by. Here we are, begging for a penny, sitting on a box of diamonds. Here we are, begging for a penny, sitting on a box of diamonds. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. And the box is old and nondescript, like Indiana Jones's Grail. Any time that the clasp is remotely in our grasp, a voice with a laugh says, you will fail. 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 You will a box of diamonds. Everybody. Here we are, begging for a penny, sitting on a box. A bit more Fagin, come on. Here we are, begging for a penny, sitting on a box of diamonds. Here we are, begging for a penny, sitting on a box of diamonds. Keep it going, nice and loud. Begging for a penny, sitting on a box of diamonds. Thank you so much for having us. Manley Village Hall, a fantastic audience. We have been Virginia Becky's Rolling Folk.
If you wanted to do any more,
Just three.
There's no point just clapping. I want foot stomping, everything. It's been absolutely fabulous.
Yay.
Right, we're going to do another, but I still want the boot tapping. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you for having us. You've got to promise though in this song that you'll, if you are able, you'll be brave enough for everything we've said to just get up and let's have a dance. Because tomorrow's another day, isn't it? So this song is for anyone who's ever sat with somebody they really fancied when they were in their teens and were dying to snog. They were just about to go in for the kiss and their mother popped up in between them. This was my teenage years. And every time she'd be there. Also, I was trying to overcome the massive brace on my teeth, but the mother was the thing. So for anyone else who's been in that situation, I wrote this song. And it's for mothers everywhere. Leave your teenagers alone. This is called My Finest Hour. Thank you. If my mother left me alone